Just a few months ago, the world changed, and like it or not, we embraced life in a new normal of physical distancing and sheltering in place. We adapted to life online, from work and school to church service and even small groups. When being in the same room was no longer an option, we did whatever it took to stay connected to each other virtually. Even concerts took to social media to stream events. Graduations turned into drive-through celebrations. Birthday parties turned into drive-by parades. Relationships are just that important. The method may have changed, but the point was still the same. Gather, connect, and have fun. Be people who throw parties for each other, even when you can't be in the same room. If this time has taught us anything, it's that we can't do life on our own. We need people who have our back. We need people who encourage us when we feel down. We need people who love us no matter what. In short, we need friends. And because we all like to have fun with friends, we thought, what could be more fun than a block party? This September, as we think about restarting school and activities and gathering together again, it's a great time to celebrate and discover more about friendship. We define friendship like this: using your words and actions to show others you care. Whether inviting someone to your party, sharing a game, or simply offering a kind word, we want kids to understand that what they say and do can help others feel like someone cares about them and wants to be their friend. Of course, everyone wants a good friend, someone they can have fun with, someone they can turn to when life gets hard. But in order to have good friends, you need to be a good friend. And the writers of the Bible have included all sorts of stories and principles that help us understand what God has in mind when it comes to friendship. Throughout September, we'll explore how we can be a good friend to the people in our lives. We start off the month answering an important question: what makes someone a good friend? We find the answer in something Solomon wrote in Ecclesiastes 4. 2 people are better than 1. They can help each other in everything they do. Solomon reminds us with a great object lesson that we are stronger together. We pray that kids will discover what's most important when it comes to the people we hang around. Bottom line, choose your friends carefully. Next, in week 2, we tackle the question, how can you show your friends they're important? To help answer that, we return to one of the most famous friendships in the entire Bible, David and Jonathan. Those guys went through a lot together. From making a promise, to helping each other, to escaping the dangers of Jonathan's own father, King Saul, these guys showed us exactly what it means for friends to love each other. We pray that kids can learn to do the same. Bottom line, friends love one another. Next, we ask the question, when has a friend encouraged you? We all need people in our lives to help us grow. So we head to 1st and 2nd Kings and look at a different sort of friendship between Elijah and Elisha. God knew Elijah needed help and directed him to Elisha. Elisha came alongside Elijah and stayed with him to the very end. Elisha knew the importance of encouragement. We hope kids will learn some ways that they can build up others. Bottom line, friends encourage one another. And we close out the month with a bit of a tricky question. How do you react when a friend hurts you? I think all of us could learn something from this lesson. There's a moment in John when Peter experiences Jesus' forgiveness. After denying Jesus 3 times, Peter was feeling guilty and ashamed. But Jesus still had plans for Peter. Jesus forgave Peter and restored the broken friendship. And when we put our faith in Jesus, Jesus offers that same forgiveness to us. In turn, we can offer forgiveness to others. Like Paul wrote to the church at Colossae, forgive just as the Lord forgave you. Bottom line, friends forgive one another. When we look at these principles and stories, we can see they add up to some amazing ways that kids can use their words and actions to show others that someone cares about them. How great would it be for kids to accept, forgive, encourage, and love each other regardless of the situation? Along with the stories for this month, we're having kids and families memorize Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times. They are there to help when trouble comes. Just imagine what could happen in classrooms, playgrounds, and yes, even at block parties, if kids took these God-sized ideas about friendship to heart. Let's help influence the kids in our communities to be real friends to those around them, so that no matter what happens, kids will know that someone has their back and will be there to help when trouble comes. Let's be people who are known for being friends who love at all times.